Life often feels like a continuous journey to find meaning and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, the thoughtful Roman emperor, captured this search in his work, Meditations. Like many, he struggled to figure out how to live a good life, a challenge we now call the pursuit of the good life. In my youth, I found guidance in Stoicism when traditional sources, school, religion, culture, and family failed to provide clear answers about fulfillment. Stoicism, at its core, is a philosophy that helps us succeed in every area of life. It's not just about flourishing in good times, but about learning how to handle both victories and setbacks with resilience and calm. One of Stoicism's most powerful teachings, especially important for young people, is understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. While it sounds simple, it's one of the hardest lessons to truly accept. I see this struggle in my children and in global leaders, and within myself. Epictetus, a key Stoic thinker, reminds us that our main responsibility is to control our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and to let go of attachment to everything else. We cannot control other people's behavior, the circumstances of our birth, or external events. But we do have complete control over how we choose to respond. Imagine facing a challenge as a young person. It's easy to get caught up in questions like, who is at fault? Why did this happen? Is it fair? Stoicism encourages us to let go of these distractions and focus instead on what we can do, our response. The question isn't why, but what's next? This idea has become clear to me through experience. For example, when I proposed writing a book about an obscure philosophy, my publisher doubted its potential and gave me a small advance. Despite their skepticism, that book went on to reach millions of readers. The lesson? Success is unpredictable. As writer William Goldman once said, nobody knows anything. Even experts can't foresee outcomes. They believed my project would fail. This truth is humbling. Life is uncertain and no one, not even you, can fully predict what will happen. Steve Jobs once pointed out that the systems we live by were created by people who were just as unsure as we are, so why blindly trust their assumptions or even our own? At the same time, don't let others' doubts derail you. I've learned that youth often lacks perspective. In those early years, every failure feels like the end of the world. I remember thinking one setback would define my life. But time offers clarity. I've come to see that painful moments, heartbreaks, disappointments, pass. What seems huge today will shrink in importance as time goes on. The key is to zoom out, widen your view, and realize this moment is just one part of a much bigger picture. I often remind myself, all run rates start at zero. This mindset has grounded me in all areas, whether in work, relationships, or creative projects. Everything begins small. The seeds of success are planted in humility and grown through persistence. Embrace the process, trust in your ability to adapt, and move forward boldly into uncertainty. The future belongs to those who are willing to shape it. Success is often portrayed as something instant, but real progress is slow and steady, like the first stroke on a blank canvas or the first note of a song. Every achievement starts with one step, a choice, an idea, a commitment to begin. The journey requires not only vision, but also the patience to trust the process and endure the unknown. Think of Zeno, the ancient philosopher who sought wisdom from the Oracle of Delphi. He was told he'd gain insight by speaking with the dead. It took him years to understand that books are conversations with the greatest minds in history. Yet many people overlook this gift, choosing passivity over actively seeking knowledge. As the saying goes, there is no difference between those who cannot read and those who choose not to. Dive into books, because within them lie the hard-earned lessons of those who came before. Answers to your deepest questions are often already written, waiting to be discovered. Wisdom isn't about predicting the future, it's about how you act today. It's about thoughtful responses, intentional actions, and embracing uncertainty with humility. The most valuable lessons rarely come with certainty. They challenge us to grow through experience. Trust the process, welcome imperfection, and focus on being fully present. Consider a highly decorated general, a former Secretary of Defense, whose career was shaped by Stoic principles. He once said, "If you haven't read extensively, you're functionally illiterate." Reflect on that. While personal experiences shape us, the accumulated wisdom of others offers guidance that can't be ignored. Ignoring the struggles and successes of those before us is like leaving a treasure chest unopened. Reading isn't just a habit, it's essential for growth. Even Marcus Aurelius attributed his personal transformation to a book recommended by his mentor. What mattered wasn't just the recommendation, but Marcus's willingness to learn from it. Knowledge doesn't stop at words, it lives in action. Seek out the books that influence those you admire and let their insights shape your path. Each lesson learned from someone else's journey holds the potential to change your own. Philosophy, especially Stoicism, has deeply shaped my path. A mentor introduced me to it, and it changed how I viewed life. Philosophy isn't abstract, it's practical wisdom applied to everyday struggles. Seneca's thoughts on living deliberately, Marcus Aurelius's reflections on resilience. These aren't just ideas. They're guides for facing life's unpredictability with purpose. Life won't always align with our expectations. It's raw, messy, and often harsh. Stoicism teaches us to confront reality with clarity, without illusions. Even success brings challenges, requiring strength and adaptability. I've experienced this myself, and it shows the importance of preparing, not just for winning, but for handling the responsibilities that come with it. Life's difficulties shape who we are, but transformation begins with understanding. Wisdom isn't given. It's earned through living, reflecting, and learning from both wins and failures. Books, mentors, and history all offer lessons distilled over generations. In youth, idealism burns bright, a desire to change the world. But as we age, cynicism can dim that fire. The key is balance. Don't lose passion or compassion. Keep your heart open, even when life tests you. Life's hardships don't have to harden you. Protect your hope. Let it keep shining. I've realized that real fulfillment doesn't come from chasing wealth or status. It grows from the knowledge and growth gained along the way. Let every choice be guided by one question: what will I learn from this? In seeking growth, not just success, I found something meaningful. Wisdom comes not from accolades, but from embracing the journey. Seek experiences that stretch you, challenge you, and help you grow. In the end, life's greatest lesson is not about achievements. It's about learning, evolving, and living with intention. The constant